Hello, Times Crossword, let's go. Dutiful editor in charge, old-fashioned on the outside. Dangerous device on a street, makes one rant. Slight gains ultimately reduced all round. Gosh, tricky one today. Notice soldiers under colonel initially. A small fighting force. Yeah, this is cadre. Notice is ad, short for advertisement. Soldiers is RE, short for Royal Engineers, part of the British Army. Under colonel initially, well, the initial letter of colonel is C, and a cadre is a small fighting force. Calling social worker to meet reticent person. Social worker often refers to aunt. Yeah, and it does so here. So claimant means calling, social worker is aunt, to meet or be next to, reticent person, clam. Act bound to be bad, with one being captured. This is abduction. So to be bad is an anagram indicator for act bound, with one or I being captured, and I think this is an andlit, which means that you read it once for the definition and once for the wordplay. So we've considered the wordplay, and then the act of abduction is bound to be bad with one being captured, so it also works as a definition. Number with minimal English, something they need to learn about. Numbers, rather. Yes, and that does make a difference. Numbers are tens with minimal English. Well, English is E, the abbreviation, and tense is something that people with minimal English need to learn about in respect of grammar. Weapon. Knights hidden in fine material. This is lance. A lance is a weapon. Knight is N, the chess abbreviation, hidden in fine material in lace. Taking care of boy in a church is an honour. I wonder if this is accolade. Care of is CO, the abbreviation. Boy is lad. In AA, church, CE, short for Church of England. And an accolade is an honour. Go in van around French city. This is Avignon. Around is an anagram indicator for go in van, and Avignon is a French city. Family needing inner energy eats plants. I wonder if eats is dines. Family is often kin or clan. Yeah, this works. So family is clan, needing inner energy. E is the abbreviation for energy. Eats is dines, and celandines are plants. Like sheep and goats, extremes in some Bible story. No. Criticise the performing group of all-time greats. Criticise could be pan, but what's the rest? The performing group. I wonder if this is pantheon. So, criticise is pan, the is the, performing is on, and a pantheon is a group of all-time greats. Phew. Girl in daily prize draw, losing track. Delicacy isn't fashionable, in attire. Not right. Nope. Deeply interested, brothers sitting up in a bunk, maybe. Yeah, this is absorbed. Absorbed means deeply interested. Brothers are bros. Sitting up is a reversal indicator. In A, bunk maybe bed. G, a right baddie. Nope, not getting that. Proper drink I have, being unsophisticated. I think I have is likely to be I've, which is an adjectival ending, so I think unsophisticated is the definition. So proper is prim, drink is it, short for Italian vermouth, I have is I've, and primitive means unsophisticated. Miseries of work, being surrounded by endless muddle. I wonder if this is mopes. Could a mope be a misery? Possibly. Work is op, short for opus, Latin for work. Being surrounded by endless muddle, being surrounded by endless mess. Second contest in film. This is movie. Second is mo, short for moment. Contest is vi. Contest is vi, and movie is film. Bill's trendy way of speaking. Yeah, this is invoice. So an invoice is a bill, trendy is in, and way of speaking is voice. The woman, a lefty, that's somehow sheep-like. Yeah, this is sheared. So the woman is she, A is A, lefty is red, and sheared, well, can be somehow sheep-like because sheep are sheared. Learner in good Scottish organisation, this is guild. Learner is L, the abbreviation for a learner driver. In good Scottish, well, the Scottish word for good is GUID, also pronounced good, I think, but with a Scottish accent. And then a guild is an organisation. G, a right baddie. What is this? The definition looks like baddie. G could be just the letter G, or it could be gore, as in the interjection. Not getting the rest. But this right-hand corner is now cut off, so I'm going to give it a bit of TLC. Secure provincial party with nothing smuggled in. I wonder if this is do up. Does do up mean secure? Provincial party, I think, is DUP, the Democratic Union Party in Northern Ireland, a political party with nothing or zero. Smuggled in. Let me see if we can get corroboration. Commander, to be facing resistance in time of revolution. This is October. So commander is OC, officer in charge. To is to, B is B. Facing or next to resistance, R, the abbreviation for resistance, and October is the time of revolution in Russia, I think in 1917. Grab, old boy, to become overseas ruler. This is nabob. Grab is nab, old boy is OB, the abbreviation, and a nabob is an overseas ruler in India. Like sheep and goats. Extremes in some. Bible story. Yeah, this is separable. So sheep and goats are separable, in particular in the Bible story about the separation of the sheep and the goats. Extremes in some are the extreme letters of some, S and E, and Bible story is parable. Get less, having cancelled a second order. This is decree. So get less is decrease, having cancelled or removed a second, AA, and second S, the abbreviation for second. So if you take the word decrease and you remove A and S, you're left with decree, which is an order. Attack quietly with little weight. This is pounce. Pounce is to attack. Quietly is P, short for piano, the musical term. With little weight with ounce. Now, every letter in, 24 across. G, a right baddie. Yeah, this is garrotter. G is G, A is A, R, sorry, right is R, the abbreviation, and baddie is rotter. And I think this is another and lit clue, so that's the wordplay, and the definition is G, a right baddie, a definition for garrotter. Probably, I think garrotting is usually used unofficially as a form of execution. I think if it was an official form of execution, I don't think you could describe the person carrying it out as a baddie. But I'm confident this answer is correct. Delicacy isn't fashionable in attire, not right. So delicacy could be a noun, meaning refined, in which case it could end ness. Isn't fashionable. Well, rather than struggling with this, let me get some more letters in. 11 minutes down. Guide, needing to conceal untruth. That's harder. This is steelier. So guide is steer, needing to conceal untruth, lie, and steelier means harder. I'm still going to look at other clues before 18 across again. Old socialite facing endless danger. Rubbish. The people in protests briefly. This is demos. So this is a double definition. The people are, or demos is Greek for the people, and demos are protests briefly, and briefly indicates that demo is short for demonstration. Girl in daily prize draw. Losing track, no. Expression of disapproval, you heard, for skimpy garment. This is tutu. Expression of disapproval is tut. You heard, well, heard is a homophone indicator for the word you, hence the letter U. And a tutu is a skimpy garment. Now let me do a very quick squiz for typos as we're closing in on the end. All the acrosses look fine. And let me just recheck 15 down. Yeah, it is a past tense. Okay, so let me revisit these downs. Dutiful, editor, in charge, old-fashioned on the outside. So editor is almost always ed. In charge is often IC. And dutiful is dedicated. Fantastic. So, dedicated is dutiful, editor is ed, in charge, IC, old-fashioned is dated, on the outside of ed, IC. Dangerous device on a street makes one rant. Yeah, this is bombast. So, dangerous device is bomb. On a street, on A, and then ST, the abbreviation for street. And bombast is rant. And makes one is a linking word, meaning makes for you, the solver, a word meaning rant. Just 3 clues to go. Old socialite facing endless danger. Rubbish. This is debris. So old socialite is Deb, short for debutante. Facing endless danger, well, danger is risk. Endless means without its final letter. And then debris is rubbish. Slight gains ultimately reduced all round. What is this? Oh, yeah. Gosh, always clever when these hidden clues survive until nearly the end of a puzzle, but this is a hidden clue. The answer is staring one in the face. An insult is a slight, and reduced all round means take the words gains and ultimately and chip away at the outside letters until you're left with, beginning with the I of gains, INSULT. 2 clues to go. Girl, surely Charlotte. That fits. In daily, daily is char, as in a cleaner. Prize draw is lottery, after losing track, after losing RY, the abbreviation for railway, which is a track. So here we go. Delicacy is daintiness. Isn't fashionable. Isn't is ain't. Fashionable is in. In attire, in dress, not right, without the R. So there we go. Every clue solved, every clue explained, no empty squares. Submit. Submit. Hope and pray. No errors. Fantastic. Wow, what a super puzzle. Absolutely beautiful stuff from the Times. Very slow start. I was expecting a bit of a beast, but it soon sped up in the top right and then just carried on through. But absolutely beautiful puzzle. And, well, it's obvious that I do love the Times crossword, but the sheer range of words and general knowledge and vocabulary is just splendid. You're just taken on a parade through various aspects of general knowledge and history and literature and vocabulary every day, and it's a delight to have this served up for you 6 days a week. Now, I'm not the only fan of cryptic crosswords, and as in any hobby, there is... let me just come back to the snitch for this. I think fairly easy. I would say the snitch is going to be in the 60s, possibly the 70s. But as I was saying, every hobby has its own jargon, and sometimes this can feel like it's designed to exclude outsiders, but usually the case is simply to make communication between fellow advocates of the hobby more efficient. And it's the same as the case with crosswords. So when crossworders talk to each other or communicate over the internet, they often use abbreviations for various things. So I'll leave you with a short quiz of some of the abbreviations used by crossword fans.